Good morning guys, welcome to my May orchid update and some other plants. Here in this room, I removed a bunch of orchids already. They migrated outside because it is time for them to go enjoy living outdoors. Yes, month of May is kind of like a crazy month for us. It started very hot and now it's been constantly raining, and I have been waiting for a sunshiny day to go outside, but finally I couldn't wait anymore. We ran out of days on May, so I'll just have to do outside. After, I'll show you this beautiful, gorgeous. I was told this is very popular in social media. This is my polka dot begonia maculata. I purchased that one a few months ago, very small, and now it's grown up so big. It's an angel wing type, silver spotted one, dotted, and cane type begonia. And I have some phalaenopsis in there left over, and that one is producing more buds. And behind that, I have some couple of orchids that's spiking in there. My tiny twinkle is right there. Tiny twinkle. And I got some Incendium blooming there. In the bottom, I still got some my begonias and African violets and some baby Ferrari amaryllis. And I have some, what's that? A zygopetalum bud right there. Yeah. Wow. My Maui. This fall in here used to be in a semi-hydro, but it was like, it has grown so tall, and then it's coming out of the pot. So I'll just put it back in the bark medium again. And this Incendium right here is spiking. You can see the spike right there. Yeah. And I got the Psychopsis Mindenhildas. Yeah. And it's flowering. And look at that cane begonia in there, guys. It's humongous. Let me see. Let me go to the other side. That one right here. It's begonia. Let's see. Begonia Jim's cotton candy. Oh my goodness. He is very tall. Look. I need to repot that or put some it's in a big clay pot. It's in the azalea clay pot, but I need to stake that at least. And behind that one, that's a different begonia. And this one, I think I'm gonna put this in the hanging basket. This is the rhizomatous one. It's growing thick rhizome in there. And I got that orchids zygopetalum here. And this one, I'm probably gonna put this outside, this orchid too. And that's a lovely color begonia. This one right here, oh my god, it loves growing indoors. Maybe I will just let this stay indoors. Yeah, this is the cuttings of my 4 months orchid. Yeah, the Radican orange blooming, and look at that. Started new one here and there. It loves it here, guys. Maybe I should just let it stay there. Yeah. That's a massive African violet with the beautiful blooms. This is another type of, this is a silver splotches leaves of begonia in there. I need to repot that. Yep, and this one right here, some orchids. This is my Signori, no, it's not, Catasetum, Monirara Millennium Magic Witchcraft. The leaves, the flower has been long gone right there. And then the flower just started to yellow. I mean, the leaves. I'm sorry, guys. The leaf has just started to turn yellow on that. Look at that, because it's grown a new one. Yeah. And I have a few orchids in there in the bottom. And begonias. And African violets. Wow, guys. It's a mess in here. But I had to clean this up little by little. Slowly. And let's go outside for my new arrangement in there. Well, welcome to my orchid garden outside growing now, guys. Look at that. It's very damp. The rain has just stopped and we have a break. And then it's gonna come raining again later. Oh, this one was one mini piece. I grown. Look at that. I need to harvest them soon. But look, that's the entrance. It's almost the same setting as last year, but I rearranged the inside. I still have those two in the right there hanging in the entrance of the pergola. Are my orchid cactus. Look at that. I love that. But the ones in the side, it's a different story. She doesn't fit inside now, because before that used to be in the inside of the pergola. This different orchid, big one. I like to put it out there. And this one right here is the 4 months orchid as well. And I broke one stem in here. There used to be one that's also longer than this one in here. That this one created a flower spike. Yeah. But when I attach this extra stake in there, the screen one, I attached that one, and then I didn't have any help to hold this orchid, so it broke off. Yeah, it broke off, guys. So I will replant those separately and started a new one right here. This one is so tall. This is from a basil keiki. I just grow so tall like that, just like the other one. And this one, it didn't break off, but now see, I think it's gonna give me more branches. Look at the bottom, very lush. This one is a new start. It's gonna grow taller, so that's why it's kind of like growing in here on the side of the pergola, because it can't get inside anymore. That's right, there is the flower. This is a new one. It started inside the orchidarium. See, that's what I mean. I rearrange new arrangement inside. Used to be a lot of this green shelves in here in the center. So this one, it's just like a tier now of the shelves. And look at it in the middle right here, a group of hanging ones. This one right here, she got some blooms, a handful of blooms. What's her name? The coconut scented one, famous for. I forgot her name. So I like this blade. Look at the flower, guys. It smells like a white chocolate. And I broke off one. The other one I moved it. Yeah. I hope she's gonna flower some more. This one more on the other side. Where's your tag there? There's the tag. This is Maxillaria. Yeah, Maxillaria tinifolia. Yes. Finally found the name. Yeah. Look at that, guys. And it's wet. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, and that big Cattleya right there, it has suffered dehydration inside. And it has a spike right there. spike out and buds coming out. And this, let's go to the other side. She's a big one. She's got flowers. See, flowers poking right here. Sorry about the movement, but look at that, guys. That's her flowers. Yeah, she's the, what's that, Willet Shinyang number 9. Yeah, that's her bloom. There's more pink in this one. That last year it's more like yellow and just a hint of that pink. But this one, I think, because of so much stress inside, it has a lot of reddish this time. Can't find the tag. Yeah. And I put the hanging Incendiums in there. They suffered too, some of them. They lose lots of leaves in some of them. And I got some in here, some butterfly gloxinias. That's a begonia. It's gonna be beautiful, that one. That's a pitcher plant. I thought it's gonna die. I didn't like the location last season. And this one, it got sunburn last year. What one? My Easter cactus. And all this, that Incendium is spiking. Yeah, it's just really fragrant, the pink bees. And all this, some cattleyas are in there. Wet is my more cattleyas right there, that type. Oh, this cattleyas blooming. Yes. This suffered terribly inside, guys. Dehydration mostly. Dehydration because it was so cold and I don't want to water from the top. I water from the bottom so that they can just wake up the, what's that, the water, the moisture. And but they seem not to like it. They're tropical plants. They're not supposed to be growing here. But you know, against all odds, I manage. But again, making the plants suffer. And this Incendium is flowering. Yeah, I got some more in there. That one was spectacular bloomer. Last 3 weeks. Yeah, that was spectacular. Some Incendium, mostly Incendium here, and Cattleya. And Cattleya in this round table. Yeah, look at this. Oh, this is some of the yellow canary. Yellow song canary still blooming. Look how beautiful they are, even with the rain. And look at this, guys. Ah, beautiful. My Dendrobium or Oriental Smile butterfly. And I got the longest cane over there. I stake it too. That grew last year. It grew like a tree in the background. And there, my husband removed most of the hedges, the living fence. I put some white, red, white, and blue patriotic gladiolas in there, like that. They're so tall. I got some hanging one. There's Cattleya, and oh my God! Side note, guys, look at the blooms of my kiwi genie. Yeah, my kiwi genie. I'm so excited for that. And over here, some mixes. Incendium, Dendrobium, and Zygopetalum, right there. My goodness. A lot of mist in there, guys. A lot of mist. Those are the hedges that we had to clean up. No time for it right now. A lot. Oh, there's a new bloomer here. New bloomer for me. At least. There's, yeah, over here. It's an extra table that I use now too. And my Hoya, one of my Hoya. And more Incendium. Yeah, some. This one I just newly repotted, that one. My yellow sun canary again. A lot of them are spent blooms now. This one's not. They got tired. 3 days of rain. Heavy for them. They're drooping. Oh my goodness. Too much rain. We had drought for 3 weeks and now we have too much rain. What is going on? May is such a crazy one. Crazy weather this time. Last year my orchids was already out in late April. Now I put them out. It's just like last week of May. Yeah, last week this one already, so this is the 2nd week of May that they're here. And look at that. And that's another Hoya. That's the Hydrorop Hoya right there. I got some begonia right there hanging there. This one, I'll try to acclimate this for the outside yet, that it's gonna go in the different table where the sun is showing a lot. Oh, look at this, guys. 2 spikes on my spider orchid. Look at this. This is my Bretonia Kawaii's Choice. She is always a giver. She blooms for me constantly. Every time she got a new suitable, she always flower. Sometimes when she's really happy, give me 2 spikes. But if she's just like, I'll just have to do what I have to do, so only 1 spike, you know. Yeah. These suffered terribly inside, I can tell. Yeah, they're not very happy looking. Oh, did I tell you about this new orchid that flower for me? Yep. Since I bought this one a few years ago, this is the first time. It tried, the last 2 years, it tried to put on some spike, but they blasted. And in this time, I did not notice this one until it's already, the buds already forming. It was in the floor in the orchidarium. Apparently, it liked the cold in there in the floor. Yeah, so now I just know the habit of this one. Next year, I know where to put this one in the floor in the orchidarium. Yeah, and water once every 2 weeks. Maybe I shouldn't because they're really wrinkled so much. Maybe once a week. Look at that. Like I said, guys, if it's too really cold, I don't want to water them from the top in here. I'll just water them from the bottom. I don't want to risk the suitable get rotten, you know. Look at this. Oh, this is the name. The name is Dendrobium. What is this? Dendrobium chrysotoxum. It's not very clear. Yeah, species chrysotoxum. Yeah, look at that. See, I see there are a couple of attempts right there to flower, but it got blasted. But this one is very successful. I'm proud of this spike. Wow, I should take a picture of her. Look at that. So wet. Wow. Yeah, well, that's the new one. New excitement for me. And this one is, it's an old flower now. This is from, I raised this one from a Kiki, my own Kiki. Dendrobium Oriental Smile Butterfly again. I love the flower, this one. I don't mind if I have more of these. Look at that. So precious. One left of this. One. She's just a spectacular bloomer. Yeah, that's my Epicatante Volcano Queen, if I'm right. That's right. Yes. And this Cattleya, guys. This is the one that I cut from the big mama on this one. I don't know where she is now, but she's done fantastic. Oh, she's hanging actually. I cut that from that one over there. And this one I still need, there's still that long real roots there. I need to also get a cutting of that so that it can make me some of this. Like, this is very hardy cattleya for me in here. She's proven loyal to me. Look at that, new cane, and 3 spikes. Yeah, look at that. This is my cattleya multi-spot paradise. That cutting 2019. Yeah, look at that. I give that more room to sprawl. Because look at that, is rhizomatous. And look at this. This is done. She was good in here lasted for, after I took it out, she was blooming inside gloriously, and then last week she was still blooming, and finally she couldn't wait for me to film it. She just had to go. Yeah, it's a big fat one too. Look at that, the suitable. And this one's coming out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait until she had a new growth right here, and I will just chop that off right there. Like, I get a cutting of this beautiful baby, and if I get the cutting in here, this eyes right in the side would grow and it would go that way. So that's how I do my cattleya, guys. I do not need to unpot them and then risking the other roots to die, you know. So, and more cattleya there around. Oh, those are the big, this one's the big mama right here of this other cattleya. That's the big mama in there. She's not in hanging. The one in the hanging is another cuttings of there. So this is the sister. Got sunburn from last year. Look at that. I'm so proud of it. And this one, it is swimming in the rain. Put it in here just to contain them, but I just need to dump this rainwater. Dump out. Like that. I don't want them to get contaminated. Because they share tray, guys, but they have separate bottoms. Yeah. See, they have this like saucer in there, so that they're not gonna share water like that. Not risking contamination in there and disease and stuff. What else? That right there is more Incendiums hanging. No, that one's underneath the kiwi. She lost most of her leaves in there. I'm so sad. That's okay. They really hate inside, guys. But what can I do? The only thing I cannot do right now to decide to not growing orchids anymore. That's the thing. They are tropical, not meant to be growing here, but I insisted. So you know, I don't want to see them hurt. I'd rather see them get donated to the Roger William Botanical Garden. That's the one I told my husband. It's just in case something during the pandemic, something bad happens to me, I want him to donate all my orchids and my plant that he can't take care of to the, you know, botanical garden in my local area. It's the right thing to do, guys, you know, rather than see them die. It's beautiful. I love that side. Look at this new growth. Just last week's growth. When I took this out, last week the growth's only here, and look at that. They are so happy outside. I can't imagine them living indoors all this time. The suffering that they had, you know. And look at that. And I have dahlias from seedlings in there, my ranunculus are done. Some orchids. This orchid, semi-hydro from the inside. These are all baby zinnias, two varieties that I grow. There's a Christmas lima beans and bunching onions, and then hanging orchids right there, Cattleya. And these are my dendrobium kingianum. Yep. And more seedlings there, and I got more seedlings down there. Carnations and cleome perennials. I got lots going on, guys. Look at this. Lost all the leaves in there. It suffered, put it outside, and it grew new babies. I'm gonna take care of these babies. I'm gonna wait until they're 2 or 4 inches long, and I'll repot them separately. Not in this condition anymore. The real fair bark. Yeah. And that's some of my cymbidiums. My 4 or 5 big potted cymbidiums in front of the house in the driveway, staying there, and that's a dendrobium. And in this one in here is mixed. Look at this. This one suffered. This Hoya didn't like it inside. Look at the rain. They're in semi-hydro, and the rain is just falling in there. More orchids right there. The one this hanging, that's a begonia. And the Easter cactus, different color, like white, pink, light pink, red, and another orange. Yeah, I think I got 2 orange in here. Yeah, look at this, guys, so many. And I'll show you my other Incendiums. Oh, sorry. And well, these are my gigantic Incendium, guys. They hate in the garage. They hated it. I provided light, but they're not grow light. Just LED. They lost a lot of leaves. Look at this brown thing in here. They used to have leaves in there, but now they're not as lush now. Yeah, but they're trying to grow again. This one, look at this. All these leaves in here. She dropped it. She dropped the leaves inside the garage, but look how many growth. That looks like a spike because it's rounded. There's more right there, growth. New growth. There's a baby one, I can't tell. And there's another one, I can't tell if it's spike right now because they are so tiny to tell. But this one, it's rounded all around. That's definitely a spike. There's more here. I can't understand. And this one is definitely a new basil thing, see. It's trying to replace the one that they lost. Hated it inside the garage. Maybe I will put them back in the further room or the orchid garden. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 in here. Yeah, 4, and there's 1 in the top. So all 5 big ones are in here in this area. This one, the second one that suffered the most, lost a lot of leaves, guys. Ay. Yeah. Those are the cymbidiums. Gigantic one. They get a bright sun in here early morning and part of the early late morning. Yeah. I almost forget about this baby, guys. My humongous Incendium. I lost some of the old pseudobulb because that's not their natural way. When they're done, they're just shriveled. This spike, curly spike, and this one more successful spike. The curly one, lack of humidity. It's a lot of pollens here. This one I broke off this spike. I don't know if she's gonna make more, but that's what she is now. And I repotted this angricum. Used to be in the semi-hydro, and I put in the fir bark. Then it got so big. I think it got sunburned, but it will fine. I hope. Yeah. And more orchid babies here, guys. Look at that. They're floating in rain. I have to get the rain. Dump it off. Right there, orchid babies. And another big, but this is like dwarf. There's an older one, but they don't grow the original size. This is just a semi dwarf. So got lots of new growth. This one it wanted to bust out in its container now. I just it's wanted to probably bud. He wanted to grow outside now. See, it got busted. Let me see. In the pot, see, it broke up the pot. It wants to get divided. Got new growth right there. They like outside, guys. I can tell. Okay, guys. Oh, it's Memorial Day today here in the US, and that's my patriotic clematis right there. The red is actually dark pink. We consider it as red, so red. The white, that one white, and the blue. Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more updates like this. Bye now.